In the quiet moments of our lives, when the noise of the world fades away, we are often left with one profound question. Is there something more? Something greater than us, beyond what we can see or touch? This question has echoed through the hearts of humanity since the beginning of time. Today, we're going to talk about God, a concept that has shaped civilizations, inspired countless souls, and provided a sense of purpose to millions. Throughout history, God has been understood in countless ways. In different cultures, religions, and times, the idea of God has taken on many forms. Some see God as a singular, all-powerful being who created the universe and continues to guide it. Others perceive God as a force, an energy that pervades everything, holding the cosmos together. But no matter how different these interpretations may be, there is a common thread that runs through them all. God represents the ultimate source of meaning and purpose. People search for God in many ways, through prayer, meditation, study, or simply in the way they live their lives. But what does it mean to find God? For some, it's a moment of profound realization, a feeling of connection to something greater. For others, it's a lifelong journey, filled with questions, doubts, and discoveries. Consider this: the universe is vast and incredibly complex. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, everything is interconnected in ways we are only beginning to understand. Some believe that this intricate design is no accident, that it points to the existence of a creator, a divine intelligence behind it all. They see the hand of God in the beauty of nature, the laws of physics, and the very fabric of reality. Throughout history, many of the world's greatest minds have contemplated the existence of God. Philosophers like Aristotle and Aquinas argued for a prime mover, an uncaused cause that set everything into motion. Scientists like Isaac Newton and Albert Einstein marveled at the order and precision of the universe, seeing in it the fingerprints of a divine architect. Even today, as we push the boundaries of knowledge with quantum physics and cosmology, the question of God remains as relevant as ever. But beyond intellectual debates and scientific inquiry, God is often most profoundly experienced in the depths of the human soul. For many, God is not just a concept to be understood, but a relationship to be lived. This relationship can take many forms, through prayer, worship, service to others, or simply in moments of silence and reflection. It's in these moments that many feel closest to God, sensing a presence that brings peace, comfort, and guidance. Faith in God is a powerful thing. It has the ability to transform lives, to bring hope in the darkest times, and to inspire acts of incredible love and kindness. But faith is not always easy. There are times when doubt creeps in, when the world's suffering and chaos seem to obscure the presence of God. In these moments, it's important to remember that faith is not the absence of doubt, but the courage to trust, even in the midst of uncertainty. Different religions offer different perspectives on God. In Christianity, God is seen as a loving Father who sent His Son to redeem the world. In Islam, God, Allah, is the all-powerful, all-knowing Creator who guides humanity through His revelations. In Judaism, God is the covenant maker who chose Israel as His people and gave them the law. Each of these traditions offers a unique understanding of God, but they all share a belief in a higher power that is intimately involved in the world. For others, it might begin with studying religious texts, exploring the wisdom of those who have gone before. Still, others might find God in nature, in the beauty of a sunset, or the peace of a quiet forest. The path is different for everyone, but the destination is the same: a deeper understanding of the divine. One of the most powerful ways to experience God is through community. When people come together in worship, in service, or simply in friendship, they often find a sense of the divine that is greater than anything they could experience alone. This is because in these moments we glimpse the true nature of God, a God who is love, who is present in the act of giving, of sharing, of being together. God is often found in the quiet moments, the small acts of kindness that go unnoticed by the world. It's in the smile of a stranger, the helping hand of a friend, the comforting words of a loved one. These moments remind us that God is not distant or removed, but close, present in the everyday moments of our lives. Yet the search for God is not without its challenges. There are times when God feels distant, when prayers seem unanswered, when the suffering of the world raises difficult questions. In these moments, it's easy to feel lost, to wonder if God is really there. But even in the midst of doubt and pain, many have found that God is closest when we are at our weakest. It's in our brokenness that God's grace can be most profoundly felt. In the end, the journey to find God is deeply personal. It's a journey that each of us must take in our own way, at our own pace. For some, it may lead to a deep and abiding faith. For others, it may raise more questions than answers. But wherever you find yourself on this journey, remember this: the search for God is not about having all the answers. It's about opening your heart, being willing to ask the questions, and trusting that, in the end, you will find what you seek. God is many things to many people: a creator, a guide, a source of love and hope. But above all, God is the answer to the deepest longing of the human soul, the longing for purpose, for connection, for something greater than ourselves. So, if you're searching for God, take heart. You're not alone. Millions of others have walked this path before you, and many are walking it with you now. And in the end, the journey itself is one of the most profound experiences you can have. May your journey be filled with light, with peace, and with the profound knowledge that you are loved by a God who is closer than you can imagine. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any thoughts or questions, I encourage you to share them. Let's continue this journey together.